Hi, my name is Keith and welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel, all we talk about is everything to do with making money online. So if you're new to this channel, make sure that you subscribe to this channel for more awesome ways of making money online. So in today's video, I'm going to be going through the top 10 websites that are actually paying money, okay, or websites which people are actually using to generate some almost nearly free money, such as StarShop and so on, okay. But before I go on to the list of websites which are paying, there is something very important I need to talk about. So many of you guys usually contact me on my Instagram, my WhatsApp, asking me questions like, is this website legit? Can I invest my money in this website? Is this trustable? Is this blah blah blah? Those type of questions, okay. And sometimes I fail to reply on time or explain more on how these websites are, if they can be trusted or not. But after watching this video, you'll be able to tell on your own without having to contact me or without having to wait for me to make a review video about certain websites. After watching this video, you'll be able to tell if a website is legit, if a website is real, if a website can be trusted, or if you can actually invest your money and actually make money from it. In today's video, I'm going to show you, okay, 10 plus 3 other ways, or to be 13 ways, okay, on how you can know if a website is legit or real or trustable. So in these 13 ways, after watching this video, I promise you'll be able to tell without needing my help, without asking me, without watching any of my reviews. You'll be able to tell if a website is legit or not, okay. So without wasting your time, let's begin. So how do you know, or how do I tell that this website is legit, this website is not? How do I tell? Okay, so the first thing of which you probably already know is to check how old it is, okay. So you need to be able to know how old a website is, okay. So if a website is very old, it means that, okay, it can be trusted because it has been existing for a while, unlike something which has just come up from nowhere. So now the question is, how do you know, or how do you check how old the website is? So likely there are free tools online you can check when the domain name was registered. The domain name is actually the website name. So for that, simply go to Google and simply search for, okay, search for who is. But as for me, I usually use the who is Namecheap because that's where I actually host my domain name, okay. So once you visit this website, simply enter in the domain name or website name to find out when it was registered. So in this case, I'm going to enter my own website and check how old my website is. So I'm going to copy out this link, okay, and I'm going to paste it here. And I'm going to search. Okay, so I have to remove the HTTP protocol and just leave it like that. Okay, it should work now. Okay, so now as you can see, when you come over the creation date, you'll be able to see that this website was actually created in 2019. This has to be August or September, around this same period, okay. So my website is like 4 years old right now. So I know maybe you might not have come across my website, but I think at once in your lifetime, I'm sure you've seen my website, but you did not just know that this is my website. So my website is like 4 years old, and what I do on my website is simply write posts reviewing websites, okay, how to make money and stuff like that, even forex tutorials, strategies and so on. That's what you can find on my website. There's no investment stuff here, okay. So this is how you actually know or find out how old a website is or when it was created. So now, what is the second way you can actually use to know if a website is legit or not? So the other way you can actually know is, when you visit the website, for example, when you visit my website, try to go to the contact page. So every website has got a contact page, so it has to be either in the menu or the link below or even up. So in my case, the contact page is actually here. So on the contact page of any website, you need to find their location, how to contact them, if there's a number, if there's an email address, and the location, and everything else has to be there. But if you go to a website like this one, the only thing you will see is simply login. There's nothing like contacts page, there's nothing like about us page. Okay, so coming to the third way of knowing if a website is legit or not is about checking for the about us page. So as for me, I already have an about us page. So my about page is here. So on the about page, that's where I simply learn about who I am, what the company is all about, what they do, how they came up with the platform, and so on, stuff like that. Okay, and so this is the third way of knowing if a website is legit or not. And finally, the fifth way of actually knowing if a website is legit or not is to check the terms and conditions. So what are terms and conditions? Terms and conditions, they're simply rules or conditions or terms that you actually agree to. Okay, so for website terms and conditions, you don't have to sign anywhere for them to apply to you. As long as you're using the website, you're actually agreeing to them. So if you do not agree to terms and conditions, then you're not supposed to use the website. Unfortunately, terms and conditions for most websites, they're usually a lot, and that's what everyone does. They always skip and they don't read. So check for terms and conditions. But when you go to website of StarShop, you won't find anything like terms and conditions. So you want to know anything like what happens when the money, if I lose the money, nothing. Okay, you won't be told anything. But as for me, on my website, the page, simply scroll down and you're going to see the terms and conditions, and you'll be able to read about them. The other way of knowing if a website is legit or not, check out the privacy policy. So the privacy policy is simply a document telling you how they handle your information. So when you create an account on this website, you submit your names, your phone number, your email. Some websites will actually even ask for your ID. Okay, and you just can't trust any website with your ID because you don't know what they might try to do with your IDs. So you need to know what they do. Okay, because some websites can actually sell your email address to other people, and that's why you end up receiving emails you don't remember signing up for. Okay, receiving emails about winning money which you don't know about. Some websites can actually sell your information to other people. So a privacy policy ensures you know what happens, okay, with the information you're actually sharing with a website. So a privacy policy is very important. Try by all means to read. Okay, and the sixth way of knowing if a website is legit or real is to check the grammar and the spellings. So this type of websites, okay, one of the things you might notice is that some of the spellings are always wrong. Okay, so when you go to any Google website, you're not going to find a misspelling. Everything is correctly written. But this type of website, you're going to find that some of the sentences don't even make sense. Like, they're not grammatically correct. Like, you really need to think hard for you to understand. So that's another thing of knowing if it is real, trusted, or legit, or even legal. Okay, the other way of actually knowing is to scan the website for viruses. So as for me, I use an antivirus. It's called Bitdefender. So when I try to access Bitdefender, my antivirus actually blocks me from accessing StarShop. Okay, but the reason why I'm able to access StarShop right now is because I added it to the list of sites to ignore for the sake of this video. So actually, my Bitdefender, it actually blocks me from accessing this website because it's found that there's something wrong with it. Okay, I might try to show you the error on the screen, okay, once I'm done with this video. Okay, so there are also other, if you don't have an antivirus, okay, there are also other free online tools you can use to scan websites for viruses. So simply go on Google and search for free website virus scanner. So when you search this on Google, you're going to find the site where you have to paste in the link and to scan the entire website if there's anything suspicious. Okay, for now I'm not going to do this because we're running out of time. Okay, and the ninth way to know if a website is real is to check its Google Maps location. So for StarShop, there is nothing Okay, they claim that whatever the parent company being in another country. So the best way of knowing if a company or a website does really exist, simply go on Google Maps. Okay, you can open Google Maps on your phone, okay, or on the laptop, anywhere. And once you open Google Maps, simply search for the place. Okay, check if the place is there. Okay, sometimes the place can be there because it's easy to add the location on Google Maps, but what you can do is try to use satellite mode and okay, to see clearly if that building really exists or is just an open area. So in this case, for example, I can search for myself Keith Ruins. Okay, and here it is. This is my Google My Business page, and I'm also on Google Maps, and as you can see, there's my website, my number, and also my email has to be somewhere down here. All right, and I've got some good reviews. Okay, so this is the best way of actually knowing if a website does really exist. The other way is if it has got a local presence. Okay, so there's this new website called Shopee. Okay, I think they do have a location in Zambia somewhere. I don't know, something like that. So the other way of actually knowing if a website does really exist, try visiting their location and see for yourself. So if it's true that with a location in Zambia, try visiting them and find out on your own and try to talk some to the people behind it. Okay. The 11th way of knowing if a website is real or legit is try to read reviews. So when you go on Google, simply search, for example, Star Shop Zambia reviews. Okay, so you're going to find other brokers, you're going to find other people like me writing posts, making videos, reviewing Star Shop. So as you can see, the first thing you're going to see is Star Shop Zambia review. This is the first post I wrote on my blog reviewing Star Shop, and it looks like there's also other people actually reviewing Star Shop. Okay, so yeah, and finally, the last way of knowing if a website is legit, if it can be trusted, if it's real. Okay, so for example, when you go Star Shop, you can actually contact or chat with support, and these numbers are actually Zambian numbers, so you can try to call them. I don't know if they do pick up. Okay, you can as well WhatsApp them. You can as well try to video call them. If they refuse video call, then just know that there's something wrong. They do not want to be known. So to summarize over here, these are the 13 ways you can use or a checklist to know if websites can be trusted or real. Okay, so if you learned something from this video, give it a like. For more videos like this, go on and subscribe. Bye for now.